All right, welcome to the garage clip entitled Big Dave, because Dave's goals are strength and hypertrophy. So we're going to start actually with the step up, okay, and a variation of the step up. So we did just a straight on step up before. Now we're going to have Dave put his base foot on the step, externally rotated. So you're going to rotate at the hip, and then his other foot that's on the ground is going to be off the corner. Okay, so it's externally rotated, but his hips are going to stay square to the front. He's not going to allow himself to turn towards that externally rotated left leg. Good. So that's one variation of the step up. The other one is center the foot and then cross the other leg back. So it's a cross back step up, but only to the point where his hips don't rotate at all. So he's going to cross that foot back as he comes down, get a lot of glute med happening, but his hips are going to stay square on as he does that. Good. So I would give him one month later, I might switch him up to that externally rotated step up off the corner, and then I might have him do the cross back step up the next month. Okay, Dave, stop. Good work. And we're combining that with the squat. So what I would have him do here, he did a 6-second eccentric squat. I would just have him take it to a plyo. So I'd have him hop nice and strong on one leg. So down slow, 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 explode, and then having to control that deceleration just to make it even more challenging. And the other thing that I may do is maybe have him do 6 to 8 of these, and then I might have him bang out 8 quick ones. So bang out 8 quick, hop. Okay, he's got 40 pounds on there. It's going to really trash his legs, and it's going to get him where he wants to go. Okay, stop, Dave. Good. All right, so I would combine those, but I would just switch it up that way. His next superset was the deadlift and the leg curl. So, careful, Dave. So I would have him perform the Hex Deadlift again, but I would have him pause or do what we call stutter reps, where he pauses on the floor. So he's going to pick it up. He's going to go down slow again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stop on the floor. Right down to the floor. Stop for 5 seconds. And then again, explode up. So there's absolutely no momentum here. He comes down slow, tall spine, all the way to the floor, and then hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Good. So it takes the momentum out of it completely. Okay. Another option is come all the way up, Dave, is more of a Romanian deadlift. Stand up. So knees slightly bent, and then it's going to be more hip flexion. More hip flexion only. Slight bend of the knees, 20 degrees, all the way back up. So that would be my next variation, where I keep his knees slightly bent, back extended, and all the way back up. Perfect, Dave. Put that hex bar down. Then I would have him move to a glute ham raise. So, Dave, I'm going to have you back to the tower, hook your feet in. Okay, so move the glide board up. Nice. We still have the weight on there, but it's not really going to make a difference in this case. And a couple of different variations. One is where he's going to keep his body in a straight line. So at head, shoulders, and hips are in line. He's going to hinge forward very small. It's not going to take much. And then he's going to bring himself back up. Good. This is really, doesn't look like much, but it's a really tough exercise. He keeps his knees, his hips, his shoulders, and his ears in line. And he's really squeezing his glutes nice and hard, and his hamstrings are working like crazy. Oh, yeah. So I might take the same exercise and have him work eccentrically and go all the way down as slow as he can. He's going to probably lose it and come down quick. So go down slow. His hands come down to catch him. Good. And then he's going to push himself back up. Again, he's going to come down slow, squeeze your glutes, hold on as long as you can. He lets it go. He pushes himself back up. One more time. Slow, slow. Come on, hold on, Dave. Push back up. Excellent. Okay. So I switch up the leg curl for the glute ham. So carefully, we're going to come out of that exercise. Excellent. So we would move on now, and for the pull-up section, we had the lap bars down. So we would again, we'd shorten up the TRX, and we'd have them go into that horizontal position. Okay, Dave, we're doing pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups, the other way. Okay, and what we'd really want to do here is just play with his grip. So we could have his palms facing up. So let's have your palms up, Dave. Good. So we could have him do the same exercise, change his grip, just changes the exercise slightly, and creates more of a challenge. The other thing we could have him do is turn your palms down now, Dave. Good. Pull your elbows a little wider. Up quick. Good. Tougher to pull those elbows wider, changing the grip. Nice. Or we could add some holds. We could have him pull all the way up. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Down slow. Again, we're just trying to really time under tension, have him work that eccentric phase. Excellent. And release. Good work, Dave. Okay, next we could have him move into the pull-ups. And what I have him do, again, is play with some different grip variations. So palms up here. Same idea. Is that he's going to pull up quick and down slow with the palms up. Now he's already done palms down, so do one more with your palms up, Dave. Now take your palms down. Let's go pronated again. Palms down. And let's have a release catch. So pull up, explode, release catch, down slow. Don't forget he's got that 40 pounds on there. Slow, 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 put on the brakes. Now we could have him switch that up so he could go from pronated to supinated. So he's going to pull up, switch supinated. Next time, here we go. Pull up, switch supinated, slow on the way down. Pull up, go pronated, slow on the way down. Pull up, supinated, slow. Good work, Dave. And pause, okay? All right, excellent. So third exercise in this sequence was the one-arm row. So he's going to grab his dumbbell. And what we can have him do here is really integrate his leg that's on the floor and also add rotation. So I could ask him to go right down to the floor with the dumbbell each time, lightly touch, go, add rotation. And then he's going to squat on that left leg. Squat a little bit as you go down and extend up. So you can explode and integrate more leg motion here, and then add rotation, drawing his elbow right up. Okay, so good core work, integrate some leg work into the exercise, and he could probably use a little bit more weight because he's integrating more of his body into the exercise. Okay, Dave, stop. That's great. Okay, so that was his back sequence. Next, we go on to his chest sequence. So we would attach the pulley to the glide board, lower him down. He was at level 5, and we're going to lengthen the TRX. And the lower we take it, the tougher it's going to be. So I would stretch it all the way out. Now he's going to place his feet up on the glide board. Now let's get yourself going, Dave. Make sure you're stable. So right away, he's in more of a declined position and it's tougher. So he's got some extra challenge happening. Now, if I really wanted to tweak it here, I could have him lift one leg. Take your time, Dave. Good. And then maybe lift the other leg. Excellent. So if he goes unilateral, it's going to be a lot harder. Good work, Dave. And pause. A lot more core control. Good. Okay. After that, we did the chest press. So what we could do is grab the dumbbells. And what I'd have Dave do here, lay back, I'd have him do a fly to press. So he's going to use the same load, but he's going to lengthen his arms on the way out. So slow, 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 slow. He's going to bend his arms in 90, bend them in 90 degrees, press up. So he's going to go long lever on the eccentric, still going down real slow, bend his elbows, and then drive it up. Long lever on the eccentric, and then he's going to bring it in, shorten his arms, make it easier on the way up. Good. Nice. And bring it in. Good work. And up. Good. Next. Next, I would probably take Dave's chest fly that he did. I would take it unilateral, have him kneel lateral. So let's lower you down a little bit. You've got the weight on there, so we'll see what happens with the 40 pounds on. That's what you get with live DVD. Upright? Yeah, upright. So he'd be up tall. Good. So I would just take the chest fly unilateral, get him kneeling, and then I could play with the incline level, whatever is going to be tough for him. We switch that up from the seated forward position. Good, Dave. Anchor down, step off. Okay, our last sequence involved the TRX. So we're going to take the plates off. Thank you, Dave. All right, and we're going to lower him down to level 1, as we did earlier. Nice. And we're going to raise up the level of the TRX a little bit so that he's suspended, his lower body is suspended at the right height. So lay down, Dave, and we're going to put your heels in. Move these a little higher. There you go. So lay back. So he suspends his heels in the foot cradle. And then we'll have him lift his hips in the air, and let's just have him do knee flexion now. So hip, bend your knees in and out. Good. And I want him to actually move the glide board up. So drive your heels to your rear end and move the glide board. Control it down. Move the glide board. Control it down. Good. Drive your hips up as you bring your heels in. Great hamstring work, great core work through that whole posterior chain. One more. Drive it in. Excellent. Next, let's put your toes in, Dave. Face down. The TRX combined with the GTS is a real challenge here. Let's go face down. And I would have him perform the same type of exercise. So hands are down towards the bottom of the glide board. So again, he's going to move the glide board up and he's going to pike. So a little bit of a pike and he's going to come back. Nice. Move it up, little bit of a pike, and he's going to come back. Good. He's going to move up, little bit of a pike. Now, I want you to bring the glide board up and just try to stay there. Come up. Now stay there. Come down slow, 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 slow. Come on, put on the brakes. Do it again. Do it up quick. Use your arms. Now come down slow, 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 slow. Put on the brakes and pause. Knees down. Let's go on your side, Dave. So carefully come out of that.
Hello.
On your side. Good. So here we go. You're going to drive your hip up. Keep your hip in the air now. You're going to reach up to the ceiling. Now underneath. So reach for my hand here. Reach for my hand. So reach underneath, touch, up, touch. Underneath, touch. Keep your hip up high. Keep your hip up high. Try to avoid the swing. Okay, try to control it. And release down. Good. So that's Big Dave's progression. Okay, keeping it really challenging, still focusing on the eccentric phase, but just creating more of a challenge so he keeps focused on his goals and he has a good time. Thanks for joining me for this garage clip.